The entire population of the entire state of Alaska walk through here every day.
By his count, Dany Brucker has given more than 2,000 tours of Grand Central over 25 years.
It is a palace that celebrates the everyday person walking through it. It was built for them. Who isn't in love with it?
Most people don't think of a train station as a palace.
Well, first of all, it's a terminal. Never say station. It's a terminal because trains terminate here.
On his rather animated tour, he highlights the building's secrets and the not-so-hidden mistakes.
Here was their crowning achievement.
This ceiling mural of constellations is backwards.
Because a muralist was looking down at the chart and up at the ceiling instead of holding it up against the ceiling.
What is now a tennis court on the 4th floor
from CBS News headquarters in New York
was the CBS News studios for nearly 3 decades. 13 stories down, the generator room in the sub-basement was a target during World War II.
These computers would compute the train's location.
The machinery that powered the transportation for U.S. troops and supplies could have been stopped with a bucket of sand.
If anyone was to come down here with a bucket or buckets of sand, they were to be shot on sight.
Grand Central Terminal was built after a 1902 train crash killed 15 people and sparked the cry to move trains under the busy streets of New York City. That required a technological advance: electricity.
Which is why, as we look behind us, nothing but bare naked light bulbs, because it was to shout out that this train system was all electric.
Over time, the terminal fell into disrepair. Deteriorating and dirty, a real estate developer wanted to knock it down in the 70s to build an office building. The terminal was destined to meet the same fate as the iconic Pennsylvania station across town. But a famous American came to its rescue.
I think we all realize how important it is to save these great and beautiful buildings.
It wasn't until Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis joined that fight, and that fight took years. And the Supreme Court established the Landmarks Conservancy Act, which saved it.
That 1978 ruling cemented historical landmark laws across the country. In the main concourse, there's the centerpiece.
Every face of that clock is made out of a precious piece of solid opal, a solid jewel. It's been valued at between $10 to $20 million. Talk about a precious gift of time. There it is.
It's part of a century-old time capsule that for commuters can transport imaginations twice a day. Seth Doane, CBS News, New York.